Welcome to the Northern Medina County Chamber Alliance's show, Buzz on Business. I'm Amanda Liptak with Nutrient Rich Life Nutrition Coaching. And here with me today on the show, we have Sandra Wentz and Rob Wentz from Elevate Business Advisors,
Yeah,
right?
thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having
coming
us.
on the show.
Yeah.
So excited for you guys to share a little bit about what you do in business, what your business is all about, how you help your clients. Tell us about it.
Sure. So we're Elevate Business Advisors. We're business strategists. Business coaching is what most people would refer to it as. But what we do is we help business owners create their strategic plan, right? We have a plan with them. It's their vision, it's their goals. We help them create that, and then we help them live that out. And we help them create goals and live the goals that they didn't otherwise know they could achieve. It's really fulfilling that way.
Absolutely, absolutely. You want to add anything?
Oh,
Sandra?
it's wonderful. Exactly what Rob said. We help them achieve things they didn't think were possible, right? And it's the tools we use to help them. And sometimes they don't know what they don't know. And it's so much easier working with someone along your side than doing it by yourself.
Absolutely. It's a different perspective.
Yes.
Right? And just having a different eyes on your business.
Absolutely.
Because sometimes you can't see those little details and they're so absolutely important for you to move forward.
And sometimes you get so overwhelmed, like you're treading water and you just don't know where to begin and where to start. So that's what we're able to help them overcome.
Right. And so in the industry that you guys are in, you know, there's so much information out there. It's information overload. And so you can just stay on this merry-go-round where you're just consuming all this information, but you really help with the application for businesses, right?
Absolutely. You know, a lot of times people have these really big plans and then they start to write something down and then it becomes too grand and they're paralyzed and then they just don't do anything. Right. So what we're able to do is we're able to take that really big idea and break it down into the small bite-sized pieces and make it manageable. So they don't have to worry about the big picture. If we do a little bit at a time, we'll get to the big picture and we'll achieve the really big things, but we do them small steps at a time. And I think that's what really sets us apart, and that's really what helps our clients, is able to take the really big picture and then break it down and then be able to do just a little bit at a time and manage that. That seems to be the catalyst that gets them moving.
Right. That's true. Very well said. It's all about the systems and processes and the tools we use for different areas of the business. That's what helps them identify and understand more, because like I said, it gets overwhelming. And so we have a tool for different areas, silos of their business, and they can break it down, understand, and make better educated decisions about their business once we uncover some stuff.
Absolutely. And it's faster growth, right?
Yeah.
It's easier growth. Yeah. And it's always easier when you're supported.
Yeah, what we're finding is our clients grow at a rate of roughly 20% a year. I mean, that's really good growth year over year, considering most of the times when they come to us, it might be single digit growth or maybe it's negative, right? Or they may be growing their revenue and their profits are less, right? Because they're not scaling their business properly. They don't have the right things in place. So as they're growing, they're not seeing more money in the bank, or they all of a sudden they're handcuffed a bit with their business and they can't allow it to grow the way it wants to.
Right, they're busy.
Yeah,
but
well,
they're not productive.
That's exactly. Right? It is so true. Sometimes just because you're busy doesn't mean you're productive, and I think that's the big thing. So just helping them one step at a time is so golden. And actually, even too, a lot of times business owners get so overwhelmed, and their business is running their personal life, and it really needs to be vice versa. To be able to step away from the business and appreciate it. Sometimes. Otherwise, it just becomes, right? We just say it just becomes a job. Yeah. It really does.
True. We help them set some healthy boundaries.
Yeah.
So we had a client that he hadn't had a vacation in 7 years. That's exactly when he started his business.
Wow.
And so now he's able to take a vacation. So those are big wins along the way as well.
Absolutely.
He can step away, do things that rejuvenate him, that he likes, and then come back to the business to be a better boss.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, what I find so impressive is your retention rate. You were just telling me earlier that you have had a client for 7 years.
Yeah.
And so when folks come to seek your help and guidance, they stay with you for a long time. Speak to that for a moment.
Sure.
We become part of the family. We become part of their organization. Truthfully, we bring a lot to the table, and we're cheaper than someone that they would have to hire in-house to do all the things that we do. So we have all the tools that they need Most people don't know anything numbers wise inside their business. We help shed the light on that. And so therefore it makes it part of their normal routine to come and have a coaching session with us 2 to 3 times a month. It just becomes natural to them.
Awesome.
A lot of our clients too, when we onboard a client, we help them build a plan. But our commitment with them is really, it's only a 6-month commitment. And needless to say, our clients stay on. They really do. Because 6 months, you got to give us some time to work with you and understand you, and vice versa. You have to understand us. And sometimes once that 6 months come, I mean, they're done. It's just like losing weight. You got to give us some time to work together.
Absolutely.
But then the other end, they don't leave. They realize like it's easier having someone along your side to help you, guide you, versus doing it on your own. So it's, like Rob said, it is a family. We learn a lot more about them. So it's great.
Now, if somebody was interested in your services, how do they reach you? How do they get a hold of you?
Sure, they could call the office. They could call 330-523-9790, or they could reach out at info@elevate-businessadvisors.com.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for being on the
Thank
show
you
and
so
sharing
much.
about your business. It
Thank
was
you
so
for
nice
having
to know.
us.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. We'll be right back.